can't describe it. But it's also quite dull in places. Anyway, here we go. An Armour Games production. I'm enjoying this. That's loud. Gonna turn you down. Okay.
2025 last night. A murder occurred in a remote part of this swamp. A small tourist attraction, deep within the heart of the marsh.
Hold on. A tourist attraction? Here?
A solid question to ask.
I don't get it. Why would anyone come here by choice?
I've explained this already. This area is famous.
Famous. All I read was that some idiot thought they saw an alien here 100 years ago.
Get your facts straight for once. We're talking about a creature that's lived in the swamp for over 60 years.
Okay, so it's a 60-year-old alien. I still don't see why it matters.
If it matters to anyone, it's you. That creature is our prime suspect.
The murder suspect?
Is
That's
that
right.
alien?
This is no Loch Ness monster. You need to be taking this seriously.
No, look, come on. How am I supposed to arrest something that might not exist?
You've always enjoyed a challenge before. You can start by reading this.
Our case file? There's not a lot of it, is there?
As usual, we only know the bare essentials at this point.
Police file. Richard Remington, founder of tourist attraction Boggy's Bog, was found dead outside his office at 20:45 last night. The exact cause of death unknown. 3 small wounds to the chest suggest an attack from a clawed creature. Slime around the wound and footprints found at the scene suggest the culprit was Boggy, the legendary swamp creature. Bear essential from the bear pig there, and I'm continually substituting Boggy with Foggy, and just showing that Foggy from our Tuesday streams is going to be the culprit. Any of the 7 other people present in the swamp last night could hold vital information. I bet one of them's the murderer as well. Boggy! Yeah. So, those are the 3 small wounds to the chest, and some interesting sort of semi-webbed footprints. And here's your here's your suspect, standing in a bowl of water for some reason. Okay.
Our murder victim, Richard Remington, he was in charge of this, tourist attraction. Boggy's Bog? What a name.
Boggy is the name of our creature. Well, nowadays it is.
You mean that stupid cartoon character? I've heard of him. That thing is our murder suspect?
There's more to Boggy than the cartoon character, I promise you. This is the place it all began.
Has he got a cup
You'll
of coffee?
find out soon enough.
Oh, he's lost his hat. Chapter 1, A Swamp Full of Secrets. I mean, a cup of something. Good point. We do not know this.
Your case file is in the top right. You can look at your clues and suspect profiles in here.
I will do.
When you've collected some, of course.
Oh.
I'll stay and guard our boat, so if you're confused, come back here and I'll help you.
Do I need to block that? Right. Okay, so we're at the swamp dock. We're 1% through, everyone. 1%. We're going to have a continual percentage update. Oh, I meant to put a little thing at the top of this. Can I still do that? So 0.7. 4% of this. Okay, not sure what that's about yet. Clues, lots of clues, notes. Don't have many notes, lots of places to explore. Well, this is very intriguing. What times? Are there going to be hints? Something like that? Don't know. Anyway, let's go over here.
That's where I need to go.
Yes.
I can switch to walk mode with the button in the bottom right. Oh, and if I'm feeling confident, I can turn off those sparkly hit icons in the options menu.
I'm not feeling confident. So, Walk mode. Okay, let's talk to you then.
Wow, you didn't get lost yet.
No, I only just got here. Who are you?
You don't remember. Of course, you're not great at remembering. I should be offended, though.
Okay, let's go with... I've never seen you before, because we have never seen you
I've
before.
never seen you before.
Saw your hat blow through here already. You must be slow, if it wouldn't even wait for you.
Well, if you'll let me, I'd better go after it. You can wait here and
You'll
behave.
get lost. I would never forgive myself if I let you go through without the map.
Oh, yes, please.
You have a map of the swamp?
Not anymore. I'm giving it to you.
You should really stay here. It's dangerous. There's been a murder. Although I suppose you know all about it already?
They're saying it was the creature, but it can't be him. He doesn't seem like a killing sort of creature. Nope. He's a different sort of creature.
Wait, what do you mean? If you... she disappeared.
Okay.
I might pretend I imagined her.
Okay, so we now have a map. At least I assume we have a map. There we go. I should head to the crime scene first. It's to the west side of the swamp. Please let me know if the audio balance isn't right. Thank you, Catnip. Tebow. Thank you to Catnip anyway, just in general. And Neil Moo. I wondered which sub had just renewed. Regardless, I guess I know the answer now. There you go. Thank you. Woot woot. And just for you, Neil Moo, I shall now sit in silence for 3 seconds. Normal service shall now be resumed.
I still don't quite understand why we have a tourist attraction here. Don't forget to use walk mode to move around.
Oh, that's going to be annoying.
I don't...
Yes, it's going to get very
Just
annoying.
my luck, the gate's closed. Looks like I can move these metal latches around.
Oh, okay.
I should just have to slide at least one of them out of the bottom of the lock.
Yes.
Then I'll be able to get through this gate.
Yeah.
Probably.
Fun little puzzle. Let's do that then. Yeah, not too tricky. Give you a bit of slack to move around here. Slackington. No more slack needed.
Hey, nice. I might get one of these from my office.
Yeah. Better than your normal
This
door
is the
chain,
tourist
isn't it?
attraction? The whole thing just doesn't make sense to me. Let's do some thinking.
Okay.
Drag any two stray thoughts into those slots at the bottom, and flick through the connecting statements in between to make a sentence. Tap the confirm button to try it out. I just have to focus my thoughts and reach a conclusion. Boggy's Bog seems like the middle of nowhere.
Okay, so the tourist attraction is far too remote for my beard to murder someone. Yeah, I'm not sure.
The tourist attraction is far too remote for my beard to murder someone. What is that supposed to mean?
So the swamp is too big for my hat. Oh, there's nothing. Okay, no, the tourist attraction. It's far too remote. The swamp is far too remote for the tourist attraction to make any money. Let's try that.
The swamp is far too remote for the tourist attraction to make any money. It's really bugging me. What's the story behind this place?
I assume that was correct, because I didn't get a what on earth do you mean? Let's have a look at this.
There's a hollow part of the tree right at the front, but it's too dark to see inside.
Okay, so I need a torch. And I bet he's a good detective and doesn't have a torch. Go for it, Vector! Hooray! Glad you're here. Shall we go to the cafe or shall we go to the museum? I was told the crime scene is to the west. Happen to be correct for you. That's west for you. But for me, that's east. No wonder it's been confusing. So let's go to the west. Let's go over here to the museum. Walk mode engaged. That's what I should do in real life before I move anywhere. Walk mode engaged. protest.
I should visit the crime scene before I do anything else.
That's what I
I
wanna
think
do.
Officer James said it was to the west.
That's where I'm going. Clearing. What's up here?
There's a narrow path here leading up that hill and through the trees. It
Sorry
doesn't
to
look
hear that,
inviting.
Archdavis.
I'm not sure it's part of the tourist attraction.
So case file has been updated as well. So there we go. So we have gone towards the west. We will continue going west. What have we got? Suspects. Don't really know anything. Notes. Clues. Walk mode engaged. Okay, this feels like we're going to be at the crime scene. This is indicative of the crime scene. A chalk outline, including over the gaps in the bridge. Which reminds me, Vecna, I finished the arithmetist on, what day is it today? Wednesday? On Tuesday. I could have just said yesterday. I enjoyed it very much. It was good. Let's...
There's an open window above Remington's body.
Was he pushed?
One of the curtains is ripped
Have you
and
read the
hanging
book
on the
at it?
outside.
I have many Brandon Sanderson books over here that are just begging for me to read. So I am, of course, reading one of the Expanse novels instead at the moment.
I can't get in here without a key. And I don't feel like kicking the door down.
What kind of detective are you?
Maybe if I get desperate later on.
Yeah, okay. Walk mode?
I can't get in. Maybe.
Yeah, fair enough. Oh, I don't think there is a sequel in the pipeline yet, as in not with a firm date. But Vecna can confirm or deny.
I should visit the crime scene.
I am. Oh, I am at the crime scene, am I not?
So,
Oh,
this
right,
is where they found Remington's body.
So why have you popped up next? A map. Oh, so these were clues. Generously donated by the mysterious little girl at the entrance when I'm exploring the map. Do that. Okay. Oh, we got this now. Don't know if that was there earlier. It does say to be continued at the end of the book, though. Can I just say that now? So if it's not part of the plan yet, it will. Ah. Well, let's run away and... Okay. People!
Some suspects.
Also known as people.
Let's get this investigation started.
Uh-huh.
Alright, let's see. Another suspect for my notebook.
That's a little rude.
No, I'm sorry. Did I say that bit out loud?
Maybe not. Maybe I can hear your thoughts.
So would you be able to answer my questions before I asked you?
Would you be able to question my answers before I tell you?
I could try.
I'm Bobby Burl, professional cameraman. Pleased to meet you.
I'm Detective Grimoire. I'm here to investigate last night's murder. Obviously.
Grimoire. Strange. Is that your first name?
Let's go with... Oh, it's my 23rd name, but it's the one I like best, is my favourite of those three responses. So let's go with that.
It's actually my 23rd name, but it's the one I like the best.
Okay, what should I talk about?
So you already told me what you do, but now, why would a cameraman be working here?
I go where I'm needed. Vincent wanted to come to the swamp, and I was happy to help.
Vincent Vanderpeer. You mean that man standing on that rock over there?
That's right. I've worked with him for many years.
Is he your boss?
Oh, I don't know about that. We work together. He's tried to film here before, but he never got permission until about a week ago.
Oh, really? But why did you want to come here in the first place?
If you're looking for a reason to write down in your notebook, I'm sure he can tell you if you ask him. I'm just the guy who carries around the camera.
You always carry that camera with you?
Most of the time.
I want to see your footage. So we've asked him about his job. We can ask him about last night, or we can present a clue or present a profile. What should I talk about? Let's talk about last night.
You were here yesterday, I presume? Last night?
Yes, I was.
Here, in this clearing?
No, I was over at the cafe getting something to eat. Richard Remington was there too.
Remington? You saw him last night? Just before the murder?
That's right, I saw him. He left the cafe looking rather ill. I offered to help, but he just wanted to go back to his office. He looked like he had a lot on his mind.
He was ill yesterday?
Perhaps it was something he ate.
Okay, so he might have eaten something dodgy. Now, how do I present a clue? Okay, I'll show him
What is
the
it?
map.
Some evidence from last night's murder?
Present a profile. I don't know what any of this means. Let's ask
You
him
should
about...
ask someone else.
Oh.
Try showing it to somebody different.
Okay, and...
A prolific cameraman with exceptional skills at carrying heavy equipment.
Okay, I don't think there's any clues I can really present.
That's great.
Okay, that's everything we can talk to him. Let's talk to this.
Yes, do you have a message for me?
No, I don't think so.
Then why are you here? I'm incredibly busy.
You don't look it. Who are you, anyway?
What a question. You're serious? I am Vincent Van de Peer.
The famous movie director?
The artist, the visionary, the auteur. I'm a man of many talents.
Let's go with... Oh, let's insult him. I heard your work was going downhill. Oh no, the beard. Let's flatter him. That is a very talented
That
beard.
is a very talented beard you've got, at least.
You're in my light. Could you take a few steps back, please?
But then I'd be too far away to talk to you.
I know.
Can anyone just walk in here and start filming?
Okay. A ghost! So one of these people only recently got permission from someone or other to film, I'm assuming. To film here in the swamp. So Vincent only recently got permission from, but I'm assuming Remington.
Vincent Van de Peer only recently got permission from Richard Remington to film here in the swamp. I wonder if Mr. Van de Peer has been breaking rules. Or maybe he'll have an excuse.
The challenge topic will now be available when talking to Vincent. Find the truth. Okay. Thanks, mate. I don't know.
What?
So, challenge answer. Let's challenge.
I heard this isn't the first time you've tried to film here.
Where? In the swamp? What are you talking about?
Remington has denied you the filming permission in the past.
Oh, that. Nothing but the natural process of being in a profession like mine. Every situation simply requires the right approach before the gears start turning smoothly. You understand, I'm sure.
Why did Remington not want you filming here? And why did he change his mind?
It wasn't even up to him. This area is protected, you know. There are certain rules, certain regulations. I encounter this kind of thing all the time, really.
That doesn't explain why he changed his tune. It's a little suspicious.
Why would you say that?
A famous movie director suddenly gets his way. I wonder how that happened. Time to use my notebook. Just drag an item onto the paper to draw the idea. That can't be it.
Okay. Well, money. Money would be the...
Right. That's the one.
There we go. Exactly, Captain Meredith. I didn't quite know what I was
think you
doing.
bribed Remington to get the filming rights.
Well, bribe is a strong word. It was just a little arrangement between friends. Nothing worth getting upset about. I simply promised him a cut of my next movie's profits. It made sense, since he owned the area anyway. Just a favor for a favor.
So you would have owed him money.
Only a small percentage, simply out of courtesy. And not for a long time, either.
First challenge out of the 7 done. Okay. Let's talk to him about his
What's
job.
a famous guy like you doing in a place like this?
That is very true, Vecna.
Quite. I'm sure you're thinking, why doesn't he send an assistant? But that's not the way this director works.
But what are you doing?
I'm feeling, I'm experiencing, I'm discovering. This area, the history, the atmosphere, it's the perfect setting for my next film. I'm on a scouting mission to get to know this swamp before I begin work on the latest masterpiece in a string of masterpieces.
Okay.
You're making a movie about Boggy? About the swamp creature?
Of course. He's a fascinating individual, isn't he? So mysterious.
No idea. I haven't met him yet. Is that your cameraman over there?
Yes, that's right. Bobby Burl, my faithful right-hand man. Well, faithful enough, you know.
No, I don't know.
He's an expert cameraman. Really knows his trade, of course. But he gets a bit muddled when it comes to priorities.
Like how? You mean he's lazy? He doesn't look lazy. He looks a bit scary.
Oh no, nothing of the sort. He just has a little hobby that sometimes distracts him from his work. But I wouldn't want anyone else shooting for me.
Okay, so we need to work out what that hobby is. What happened last night? Did you eat with... Oh, no,
Were
you
you
didn't.
working yesterday? Here in the swamp, I mean?
Indeed I was working. Very hard indeed. Well into the night.
Hard work, is it? Getting to know the swamp?
You jest. But yesterday I was getting even more involved than usual. Yes, difficult to comprehend, I know.
So what kind of work were you doing?
Well, I was, unable to find my faithful cameraman last night. He had hidden himself quite completely from view.
Bobby Burl, right? Did you need him to film
Okay.
for you?
Always. But being a resourceful type of man, I stepped up and took on the responsibility myself. I was filming in this exact area, in fact.
With
You were
his
filming?
camera?
Last night? Here?
Yes, at the time of the murder, I believe. But wait, I know what you're thinking. Now, don't forget, I'm not here to shoot some experimental documentary. I have no interest in late-night surveillance footage.
Did you see anything at all? What is it you were filming?
The water. I was filming the water. It's a fascinating subject, one that has me captivated to the point where
So, you didn't see anything useful? Got excited there for a minute.
Nothing useful to you, my good detective, but there are some odd sounds on the audio track. Nothing but wild animals going about their nighttime rituals, I'm sure.
Is there something I should ask the cameraman?
Okay. So. We know that Vincent doesn't explain why Bobby wasn't found.
Vincent Vanderpeer doesn't explain why Bobby Burl was nowhere to be found last night. Maybe I just need to change one thing.
Camera?
Burl's camera doesn't explain why Bobby Burl was nowhere to be found last night. Oh, that doesn't make sense.
Well,
Maybe Bobby
okay.
Burl needs to do a little explaining.
I need to change one thing. Oh, just Vincent told me that Bobby was nowhere to be
Vincent
found.
Vanderpeer told me that Bobby Burl was nowhere to be found last night. Simple enough. What was Mr. Burl doing last night that meant he couldn't help out his boss?
We've unlocked that challenge. Well, let's present him some...
I don't know if it's any use to you at all. I'll film again tonight and try to get a version without all those bizarre noises in the background.
Can I... Okay. Nah, let's... What does he say about himself? He's going to be a pompous git, isn't he?
The world's premier director. The king of wit and whimsy. You met him? You're a lucky man.
Okay. That would be bizarre, Arch. That would be bizarre.
He's been working with me for a number of years. A real expert, of course.
Okay, so that was the cameraman. What about the legendary monster Boggy?
Ah, yes. The reason we're all here, of course.
Not me.
Isn't he your prime suspect?
Well, officially, yeah, but I mean...
What an amazing creature! No one has seen him for 60 years and he still manages to get accused of murder. Incredible! Now there's a man who could handle himself.
Mr. Remington.
I'm not so sure.
Well, apart from yesterday, that was just a one-off, wasn't it?
For him, I think so, yes.
Okay. Film footage. Okay. Footage recorded last night at the exact time of the murder, filmed by Vincent Van Der Peer in the clearing on the west side of the swamp near the crime scene. There is nothing to see, because he liked his water. The various clues can be heard on the audio track. Listen to them in order. So... Okay, I'm just going to see if I can. No, I don't want to quit the game. I want to go to the... I want to turn the music down. Go. That'll do for now. So, where was it? Clues, film footage. So we have creaking. So probably someone stepping on that deck. You surprise me! A rubbish gun. With the bullet splatting a frog. The frog crying out. Tearing off its clothing. Falling on the ground. And spitting in a spittoon. That is the definitive version of events. Okay. So, I don't quite know what this is all about. But... Oh, okay.
Not suspicious. Suspicious.
Oh, right. That's nice. Good evening, Ratfix. How are you doing? So we can change all of these to be suspicious or not suspicious, so we can build up a suspiciousometer, a suspectometer. Okay, we're missing one here. Okay. I don't know whether any of those are suspicious or not, so I'm leaving them all as suspicious until said otherwise. Okay, we found those. We've talked to them. We might have a bit more to talk to him now, actually. Okay, let's unlock this challenge.
I heard from Mr. Vanderpeer over there that you were nowhere to be found last night.
I'm good, thank you, Rat.
Didn't I say I was at the cafe?
Yeah, you did. But your director needed you for some filming, and he couldn't find you. What were you doing that was so important?
Well, let's see. After I ate, I had a walk around the swamp. I didn't have my camera, so I was free to stretch my legs for once.
Where was your camera? Don't you carry it around with you all the time?
No, not all the time.
So we know it was with Van Der Peer because he was filming the water. So it wasn't being repaired and it wasn't lost in the swamp.
You left it with Vanderpeer, and he used it instead that night.
That's right, he was looking after that camera. So I went for a late-night stroll. This place is beautiful in the evenings.
You just walked around? You didn't do anything? Didn't see anyone?
Walking is fine.
Well, I can't say that. I have various ways to pass the time, you know. Yeah. Now, he does have a hobby on the side that we don't know what it is yet. I mean, that's just the funny answer, but it is going to be this one, isn't it? It's going to be the hobby on the side. Nighttime rituals, yeah.
Vanderpeer said you had a hobby on the side.
Is that what he said? Well, yes, he's right. I brought 2 cameras with me when I came here.
Da, da, da.
I left my video camera, yes. But I have another one. It's much smaller, and it only takes black and white photographs. You know the kind I mean?
A really old one?
Yes, I suppose so. I've always enjoyed traditional photography, and this place is a wonderful opportunity to take some pictures of a natural environment.
So, you were having some time off to take black and white photographs? For fun?
Only one photograph. You have to be disciplined when you're not using a digital camera.
Oh, a
Can
film
I see
camera,
it?
okay.
Of course. I took it near the woods at the back of the swamp. It's quite an interesting shot, but the light qualities weren't perfect.
Here we are. Feel free to take a look.
Wait, what? This is a photo?
I haven't developed it yet. I only took it last night. Just brush the developing fluid over the photo to reveal the image.
Okay, fine. Oh, is it Foggy?
What?
I mean,
Is
Boggy.
Is that Boggy? The swamp creature just standing in the water?
It could be. Personally, I'm not convinced, but I'll let you decide for yourself.
Okay, now we've got some question marks here, but I think we'll uncover those later. Okay. So that's the photograph. If I present him with the photograph, I don't think...
Yes, that's my photograph, taken near the woods at the north end of Boggy's Bog. Have you tried looking there?
No, we haven't. Give me a chance. Let's ask him about the
Vincent's
film
work,
footage.
I see. I'm glad he knows how to use the camera, at least.
What do you think all those noises are?
Well, judging by the time this was recorded, I'd be able to make a pretty good guess.
Fair enough. Okay, walk mode engaged. Ooh, the museum. I'm just going to look at where we are on the map. So that times 7, that times 6. Do we need to get them up to 8? I'm not sure. Where are we? We are there. Okay.
I don't think it's a window, but this hatch is shut at the moment. I can't see inside. This side of the museum is surrounded by blue and red flowers.
That's a thing. Blue and red flowers at the museum. Walk mode engaged.
The door's jammed unless I can get these brass handles out of the way. Seems like I can rotate them around. Just until the gap in the middle is clear.
This is not the most difficult puzzle I've ever done.
That top hat guy would have so struggled with this one.
Well, there's a few things here. Let's have a look.
Models of Boggy's claws. Hold on. What's this? Something doesn't seem right here. I think I should try arranging these models into pairs. Something seems out of place.
Okay. Well, those two go together, these two go together, and those two go together. Why haven't you?
I don't think these gloves are part of the exhibit. It looks like someone tried to hide them here.
I see, okay. Gloves! These flippers, they're not part of the museum exhibit, that's for sure. Okay, that's quite a clever place to hide a relic.
There's a little door in the wall here. I think it leads outside. It's locked, though. I'd better take a look at this. This journal, it's full of drawings and notes all about Boggy. It seems to be the centerpiece of the entire museum.
Okay, there seems to be a page ripped from the back. Okay, so fair enough. He's shown with 3 small claws on each arm, so 3 claws. Boggy's feet are always hidden in the water. Interesting.
Let's see here. This journal belonged to the explorer who first discovered Boggy in this swamp 60 years ago. This is a really cramped museum. Just one room. Not worth the admission price.
I assume I could talk to you.
Let me guess, you don't work here, do you? I wonder if that makes you the first tourist I've seen today.
You're incorrect, Detective. I am no mere tourist.
How did you know I was a detective? Was it my stylish trenchcoat? My sensitive, inquisitive manner?
It was the clueless expression on your face.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, that's the one.
Right. That's it. You've done it now. What's your name?
I go by Folder. Agent Folder. What are you doing?
I am writing bad things about you in my notebook.
I'm writing bad things about you in my notebook.
Okay, let's ask him about his
So,
job.
if you're not a tourist, and you don't work here,
Oh, yeah.
I am a scholar, an academic. I'm here to research the past and uncover the future.
So, you're visiting the museum for fun.
Fun! Oh, there's nothing so simple as fun to be had here. I come to this museum night
No
and
fun
day
had
to
here on
study
this stream.
secrets.
Ah, what kind of secrets? It's just a museum about Boggy, right? The swamp creature.
He's one of the most intriguing modern examples of cryptozoology. A fascinating combination of scientific fact and wild speculation.
I'm with you on the speculation front. Although, come to think of it, people have been hinting that I should find out about the history of this creature.
About that
A
arch.
wise suggestion. And you've come to the right person. My knowledge far exceeds anyone else you might have met so far.
So, you'll help me?
I suppose I could divulge some of my findings with you, if you're in the mood for a little light reading. Let me find it for you. Oh yeah, this'll do. Something for beginners at least.
Thanks. So, Boggy Swamp became a protected area after reports of hunting in the area. Boggy's appearance has changed from the original sketches, in which he has 3 claws on each arm. The modern character has simple fin-like arms instead to make him less threatening. No footprints were recorded in the journal, but some experts believe the information is out there somewhere. The truth is out there. So, yes, we do not know what his feet look like.
So, Mr. Folder.
Agent Folder.
Yeah, were you here yesterday? What were you doing last night?
I was here, in the museum, going through my files one final time before disappearing into the night.
Don't museums usually close in the evenings?
They do. I've never been one to worry about other people's...
Oh, whoops.
I come and go as I please. There's a key to every lock, Detective.
Oh, so you have the key to the museum?
Of course I don't. Why would you think that?
Well,
Once again, that clueless expression. I use a lockpick and get in through the small side door. I have a right to be here, you see. Remington has no business locking me out, so I don't let him.
You just admitted to breaking the law. If everyone did that, my job would be a lot easier.
It's not my best lockpick. This new one's cheap. I used to own one, a superior model. Unfortunately, I misplaced it in one of the darker corners of the swamp, so I doubt...
I'm writing down your confession about sneaking around here at night.
Good.
What are you gonna do? Report me to Remington? Good luck, my friend.
Okay. So he had a lockpick, but he also had a previous lockpick that he lost in the swamp or something like that. So he is probably not... Ooh, we should probably find that lockpick and then we can get into the place that was locked. Forget the word. Was it a hut style thing? Let's ask him about the black and white photo.
Actually, this is a classic example of a cryptid photograph.
What's a cryptid?
A creature unknown to science. Look at the slight blurring in this photo, the murky exposure. It's perfect.
It's perfect because it can't really be used as evidence?
Now you're catching on.
Okay,
I have no interest in something like that. Obviously.
fair enough. Only interested in cryptid stuff. Let's ask him about the gloves.
The real swamp creature had claws. 3 on each hand, to be precise. Why does the costume just have these pathetic fins instead?
Sort of the modern version. Let's ask him about...
The man was a fool. That's all you need to know. Are you asking about the cartoon character? Because I have no interest in such childish matters.
Yeah.
No, I think I'm asking about the actual creature. What's the difference anyway?
Everything!
But tell me what those differences are. Let's ask him about Van der
This
Peer.
person is of no interest to me whatsoever.
Okay, what about the cameraman, though?
If I cared about that person, I would know everything I need to know already.
Uh-huh.
Next time, only show me something if it's important. Let's make that a rule.
Okay. Let us engage walking mode. We're now at the woods. Anything here?
This staircase is a tree. And this tree is a staircase. And this place is so weird.
Walk mode engaged. So where is this on the map?
Oh, okay, we've gone over here. Oh, how do I get over there then?
Someone please tell me why there's a house here. Well, the lights are on. Maybe somebody's home.
Let's see if we can go
The
in.
latch is broken on this door. Seems I can fix it with those 3 cogs if I just put them in the right place. Once they're on the right pins, I can move the handle at the bottom to try and open the door.
Does that mean that the person in can't get out? What's that doing there? Okay. Put you there. That'll work. Good. Did say 3. Should work.
Perfect.
There we go.
I am amazing.
Who are you?
You just walked straight into my house, did you?
Not exactly. I had to climb up here first.
Normally, I have methods for dealing with unwanted attention, but I can make exceptions for harmless idiots.
Do you get any attention up here?
Most of the time, people like to leave me alone. But I don't think you're going to, are you?
No. I could make an excuse and say it's my job to ask you about last night, but to be honest, I climbed all the way up here and I just like being indoors.
Well, if you insist on
I'm
staying,
enjoying
I'll
the
tell
whimsical
you.
side.
I'm Lady Weybridge, and I think you might be climbing up the wrong trees.
I'm Detective Grimoire, and I think I might agree with you.
Let's ask.
What do you do here? Did you work for Richard Remington?
I was living here before that man was even born. And I have absolutely nothing to do with him, or his little tourist attraction.
You're exaggerating. How long have you been here? Just in this treehouse? What do you do up here?
I've been here longer than anyone. Even longer than, well, anyone.
I like numbers.
60 years, something like that.
What have you been doing for that time? If you don't mind me asking.
I have many reasons to be here,
6.
but I won't bore you with all the details of my life.
I'm sure there's one detail worth writing down.
I like to study the plants and flowers in this area. I've learned many things from them.
Now, what about this little chemistry set you've got on your table?
I wouldn't call it a chemistry set, but if you bring me an object that has liquid on it, or inside it, I'll tell you what that liquid consists of.
Wow.
Okay.
How do you do that?
Chemistry.
So, like flowers contains information about the flowers in the swamp where they grow. The green and red species only grow around the side door of the museum and can't be found anywhere else. Wasn't there blue and red as well around the museum? Well, that's got liquid on it based on those drippy things.
Let's see.
Okay.
First thing we do is put the sample of liquid into the
Who
cauldron,
carries wet gloves around?
then tap the faucet.
I wasn't paying attention. What am I doing? What am I doing? What? Genuinely wasn't paying any attention. What am I doing? Why is there an arrow? Why can I not do anything else? Green thing in the cauldron. But what? Oh. Why? It's just pointless busy work. Okay.
And now, we just have to match the color of that liquid with these ingredients.
Okay. Hi, Jess. Okay, well that's not right.
That's not right. Come on, Grimoire, you're good at colors.
Oh, I see. I need to add 2 things together to make green. So how about that and that?
Got it! Now I know what that liquid consists of. I'll write it down in my notes.
Chemistry. I assume you've written that down in your notes. Okay. Present a clue. Can I?
hasn't gone in here.
You can put that away. I can't help you with it. No, thank you. If you bring me something with liquid on it, I might be able to help you.
So she only deals with liquid stuff. I don't think there's anything else there.
There's samples of flowers that grow in this area. 2 of them you don't see very much anymore. And 1 of them only grows around the museum.
Fair enough. Let's ask her about...
I'm not even sure who that is.
It's you in a costume, I bet.
I have nothing good to say about that man, so I won't say anything at all. A fascinating old woman who lives in a wonderful treehouse. I heard she wasn't so keen on visitors, though. You should ask someone else. Show it to someone who doesn't live in a tree. I'm not even sure who that is.
Fair enough. Had to ask, though. Okay. Anything else in here?
Check out that sunlight beaming through the window. It's so bright I should have brought my sunglasses.
Yeah, so you can just click around, can you?
A little blanket on a little bed in a little house. It makes very little sense.
Oh, I got a clue there. I had a question left. Did I? Okay. A few things there. Oh, there.
Your job is to ask me about what happened last night.
Do you even know what happened last night?
I know more than you might imagine.
Oh, that sounds useful. Can you tell me? What were you doing?
I was here, in my house, by myself.
What else?
That's it.
Thanks. Just give me a minute to write all this down.
Well, that was useful. Okay. So here we've got 39% of the things here. We have, in the clues, 22% of the clues, and 30% of the notes. Okay. Let us engage walk mode. Walk mode, or we can continue going up. That went down. So what's this way then? A cafe!
Predictably, a trash can, and I just can't resist taking a look inside.
Ooh.
The glamorous life of a detective. My favorite part of the job. Maybe there's something underneath the trash in here.
Lovely. Let's see what we can find. I have technically dumpster dived in the US. I lost something, and it was in a giant trash container, you know, one of the, literally, you know, taller than you. Yeah, I didn't find what I was looking for, but never mind. It was an MP3 player. I'd somehow accidentally thrown it out. Couldn't find it. Anyway, I could see the thing.
Or something more sinister.
There we go. These look like designs for a boggy costume. Yeah. So we've got the flippers, but we need the webbed feet and the mask. And in fact, the other two bits, the body and the legs. We need all 5, I would imagine.
Are we really talking about a swamp creature here?
That black and white photo I found in the trash can. The costume design I found in the trash can explains what the boggy character is showing me.
The costume design I found in the trash can explains what the boggy character is showing me. Ooh, that's nearly right.
What have I got here? I found in my office that was hidden inside. No, I brought with me. definitely that. The costume design I found in the trash can explains what. It can't be was doing last night, can it? So I think he was deliberately taking this picture, the camera.
The costume design I found in the trash can explains what Burrow's black and white photo is showing me. My detective's intuition is kicking in. That black and white photograph, I'm not sure I'm looking at the real Boggy here. And I think these designs I found in the trash can might be the answer.
I would agree.
I'll ask around, see if anybody knows anything about this.
Ooh.
Oh, and I should start looking for the costume itself.
Yes, you
if
should.
I can find that, there'll be some pretty impressive evidence.
That is chapter 1. Chapter 2, a deadly disguise. Oh, it's the
I
girl.
have something for you.
Another gift already. Where are you keeping all this stuff? You don't even have pockets in that dress.
I don't need a pocket to carry a key.
What key?
I don't know. You could try it on any door you like. Although, I recommend you try it on that office door.
Remington's office?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, creepy girl. Let's talk to you first.
Ah, yes. I heard they were sending somebody over. So you're Detective Grimoire.
At your service. Well, kind of. You're a suspect, too.
Of course, of course. Feel free to be as suspicious as you like. I won't be offended. You can call me Harper.
How did you know my name?
I can only assume I must have read about one of your many exploits. But I think you'll find the swamp to be your greatest challenge.
1, 2, or 3, chat. First person to type a number, I will pick that one. Just pick up 1. Okay.
What's so challenging about an old swamp?
The swamp itself has a history that has captured many imaginations, for better or for worse. My advice to you, look to the past. It could be the way forward.
60 years was also a relevant thing because that was when the rumours about Boggy started and when the old lady started living in the tree.
So, you sit in this boat all day and sell food to people? To tourists, I guess?
Not just the tourists, but the employees too. To anyone who is hungry or thirsty. I know everyone's favorite foods.
What are they? Oh, and is this a real shipwreck? How did it get here?
I can't expose all the secrets of the swamp. I don't want to spoil your fun.
Is there a secret to this shipwreck?
No.
You just spoiled my fun.
You'll find out there are some secrets worth keeping when you've worked here as long as I have.
Well, how long is that?
I've worked in the swamp
60 years.
almost as long as Mr. Remington. We knew each other for a long time.
Really? So what was his favorite food?
Mr. Remington enjoyed a specialty only I can make. The bog dog. He ate one nearly every day. A real creature of habit, that one.
It looks like a hot dog.
It's similar, but I'm afraid I have to disappoint you. I'm not serving them today.
Why not?
Yesterday I found this strange green powder in my entire supply.
Guess I'm out of luck today. Well, thanks for the information. You've been a real big help.
Wait, take this with you. If you get thirsty, it's the most popular drink in Boggy's Bog. Swamp juice. Try it.
It looks like... Well, I'll try some later on.
You're in luck. That's my last bottle. A lot of swamp juice has been disappearing from my stock recently. I can only assume I must have been selling them all.
Did something strange happen at the cafe yesterday?
Yes, so a bog dog was the reason Richard Remington wasn't well. Suddenly burst into flames? Oh. Was fired from their job? No. Sold him some swamp juice? That's not right. Okay. Left. Oh, right. After Harper sold him a bog dog. So Richard wasn't well because of the green stuff on it.
Richard Remington left the cafe feeling ill after Harper sold him a bog dog. Harper is basically in charge of all the food and drink here in Boggy's Bog. I'll have to ask him about this.
Right, challenge time.
I was told Remington left the cafe looking ill last night. Since you seem to be completely in charge of all the food and drink around here, I'm afraid this is something I can't ignore.
He was an old man. His health wasn't perfect. But I'm not arguing with you. I think it is suspicious. What do you think caused it?
What do I think caused it?
Well, it's going to be green. Well, it could be the ketchup, could be the mayonnaise, could be the chutney. I'm going to go with the suspicious poison powder.
A bog dog he ate at the cafe gave him food poisoning.
I keep all my food locked in the storeroom when I'm not here.
So you need a lock.
You think he was poisoned?
I think he was poisoned.
Poisoned by me?
The storeroom was broken into with a lockpick.
A lockpick? I've never encountered a problem like this before. But since last night, am I in a position to doubt a claim like that?
Somebody knew that Remington would eat a bog dog. He ate one every day, right?
Do you suppose this explains the missing bottles of swamp juice as well?
Not sure about that. But there we go.
You're going to ask me about what I was doing last night.
I was going to. Were you going to tell me anything?
I was working here at the cafe in the evening. I had a couple customers. Eventually they all left and I locked up and went home.
Do you lock away everything at night?
Not everything, just the storeroom over there.
Okay.
You mean that little door on the side of the ship? Is there anything else to lock?
I leave the chairs, tables, and trash can where they are. Lifting things like that is not a job for an old man.
Don't
I
you
do
have
like that
anyone
his
to help
beard
you?
is the same shape as his
Mr.
head,
Remington liked to
basically.
keep us down to his skeleton stuff. There simply aren't many people who would choose to work in a place like this.
A skeleton staff? Well, that's convenient for him since...
Don't make that joke. I won't laugh.
Since he's a skeleton.
Someone made a costume to look like the creature. They must have known it would get a reaction for sure. But I wonder if they planned things to go this far.
When you're finished theorizing, I was going to show you these sketches I found in the trash can right next to your cafe.
It does seem like someone was designing a costume. A disguise, perhaps.
I don't know.
Try to think why somebody would do such a thing.
I don't know.
What could they achieve with it?
I don't know.
Not yet.
Okay. What clues can we present him with? Gloves?
I can't help you with that one.
It's going to be
Sorry.
stuff to do with food for him, isn't it?
It was Mr. Remington's favorite food. That strange green powder isn't supposed to be there.
Well, we knew that about the bog dog. What is
It's the
swamp
most
juice?
popular drink that I sell. In fact, a lot of it has disappeared from my stocks recently.
Okay.
He was a friend for many years. If you have any questions about him or his belongings, I may be able to help you.
About him or his belongings? Well, don't think any of these are his belongings, are they? Boggy?
You're prime suspect, am I correct?
Well, technically, but I'm not even sure he's real.
Don't worry about that. Real or not, the creature's the most important part of this mystery.
Which one? The cartoon character or the real creature?
Exactly.
Oh, no idea.
I don't know very much about them.
There's Agent Folder. Lady Weybridge, who's been in
You have a lot of suspects on that
in
list.
the area. Yes, we do, and you are telling us nothing.
I don't know what to say. I don't know very much about them.
Okay.
You have a lot of suspects on that list.
Okay. Okay.
walking mode. No. Ooh.
It's a humble gift shop wagon. Let's take a look.
Frogs or boggy, yeah.
Boggy dolls, boggy toys, boggy postcards. Yeah, this stuff isn't half bad. Boggy doll. What on earth? This?
Ah.
It's
Part
some
of-
kind of roughly made costume head.
Costume!
I think there's a strange piece of red fabric stuffed inside. 2 clues for the price of 1, I guess.
Okay,
It's a photo of the swamp entrance. Or it could be a painting. There's really no way to tell, you know? Well, I wouldn't wear it. Maybe to sleep in, you know, not outside. Bonky dolls. Bonky doll. It's a map of the swamp. Mine seems a little older than this one, though.
okay. So, headpiece from the costume has an unusual lining with a swirly red pattern. The red lining was a piece ripped from some curtains, and we have seen it on the side of the office.
It's a humble gift shop.
No, that is not what I clicked on. There we go.
Sorry to interrupt. I can see that you're, hard at work.
You weren't here yesterday.
Did you miss me?
You're the detective, right?
I'm a detective.
So, that was your hat I saw blowing through here.
You spotted it too.
If you're good at your job, you may have realized that it's kinda dead around here. So, I generally notice magical floating detective hats. Oh, and don't worry, you look better without it.
How do you know?
Oh, I have a good imagination.
I didn't expect to see someone your age working in a place like this. But then again, I didn't expect there to be a place like this in a place like this.
I only started working here this year anyway. It's temporary. Just running the gift shop to earn a little extra money. Don't ask how I ended up here.
It's
I'll
a
save
type
that
of
question for a
flirting,
different
sure.
day. You don't seem at home here exactly.
I hate it. This place is disgusting.
Come on, you don't think it's kind of beautiful?
You would say that. You only just got here. You'll get sick of it.
If I wasn't here, I'd be stuck in my office doing paperwork.
At least at your office, you don't have to bring spare clothes every day. It's impossible to leave this place without being covered in dirt.
Challenge accepted. When you have a moment free from your busy schedule, I need to ask you about last night.
I know, but it won't help. I worked here during the day, then left my gift shop and went home in the evening. Same as every day.
You just leave your gift shop here when you go?
No, I put it in my pocket.
Yeah, seriously though, as much as I appreciate sarcasm, I think I'd get in trouble if I wrote something like that down in my notes.
Well, look, you've noticed the gift shop has wheels and you're thinking, oh, she's pretty lazy to leave it lying around. But if you want to try pushing this thing through the swamp, be my guest. And I can't lock it up, so I just leave it here overnight. Nobody's ever stolen any of this lousy merchandise anyway. I even left my spare clothes here when I went home last night.
Okay.
You left them here? By the gift shop?
Yeah, it's no big deal. They were all still here this morning. Kind of.
Kind of?
I think someone played a stupid joke, and my spare black leggings were covered in some disgusting swamp slime when I found them in the bag this morning. If you're going to take my clothes and mess them up, then just keep them. I don't want them back. You know what I mean?
I absolutely do.
So, those were in the photo. That's part of the costume. Sally says someone played a joke on her. Yeah, these leggings. Yeah, that's what last night. Yeah, those are part of the costume.
I have a theory that the murderer was wearing a costume. A homemade outfit designed to look like the swamp creature.
I've never seen anything so ridiculous. You'd never see me in that.
I know it's not exactly the latest fashion, but...
No, you'd never see me in that. It would cover me up entirely.
That's the point of a disguise?
Look, detective. When you have legs like mine, you don't want to be wearing disguises.
Is that why you always wear those black leggings?
You've only just met me and you're making assumptions about what I always wear.
Making assumptions is the fun part of being a detective.
Well, you're right. I always wear these.
Okay. Are there any clues that I can... Well, let's ask
Where
about
are you keeping all this stuff? In your pockets?
She presents a good question.
This was taken near the forest at the back of the swamp, correct?
Yes, I think so.
Mm-hmm. The water is really clear back there. The legs of this thing are reflected in the bottom half of the photo. It's a nice shot, actually.
A reflection? Oh, yeah, of course. A reflection in the water.
Why is that important? Because it is.
Is that one of your clues? It's nice. You can put it away now.
Huh.
I have no idea what that is.
Let's ask her about everyone.
Her? I don't know why she still works here, to be honest. One murder is one murder too many.
I like her too. She's
I
very
really don't know what to tell you. Is that one of the other suspects?
No one
They're more
appears-
suspicious than me.
No one
Let's
appears to
agree
know
on that.
much about this film director, do they?
Is that your new friend? Sweet.
Nothing that you cut it there. That's excellent.
I really don't know what to tell you.
What do you know?
Is that one of the other suspects?
Uh-huh.
More suspicious than me. Let's agree on that. I think the cartoon character is kind of dumb.
What about the real creature?
I've never met him.
Me neither.
Okay.
He made sure I always got paid, so I can't say anything bad about him.
You can if you like. He won't hear you.
You should have more respect for the dead.
I know.
Okay. Fair enough.
There aren't many clues over here. Unless those trees are a clue. But I don't think so. It's a humble gift shop.
Yeah, done that. Okay. Am I going this way? And that takes us back to here. Thank goodness I can navigate just by clicking on here. Let's go to here.
Even though I have the
now...
key, this might not be as simple as I'd hoped.
Okay.
This door has 2 keyholes. So, which key should I use in each one?
Well. Those 2? I didn't really... Let's go through the keyhole. No, it's not. Let's have a look. This
The
is
open window looks over the wooden
fabric.
planks outside. Oh, and on one side, a part of the curtain has been ripped off. The open...
a gun.
An old hunting rifle, discarded carelessly near the window. This isn't the kind of thing I can ignore.
I can. An old-fashioned hunting rifle found discarded on the floor.
Remington's desk is covered in drawings and maps and notes. It's all about Boggy. He was obsessed. An ink bottle spilled into his work. I'm sure he didn't do that on purpose. Yeesh, it's a bit of a mess. Perhaps there's something underneath those drawings. It's a note addressed to Richard Remington. The handwriting is immaculate. Richard, our man of the world. A little help is in order. We're worried that the efforts regarding our elusive little friend might be in vain. Send word when you can. The letter is signed FF. And attached is a blurry little picture. It's some kind of metallic insect.
Is it made of Remington steel?
The whole thing is a mystery. I have no idea. It's a letter Remington before my, but I feel... Oh, Vincent Vanderpeer's business card. There's a couple of numbers scribbled on the back. It's a letter before my dear.
That was the one on the left.
It's a letter before my dear. I received your note 2 weeks ago, but I've only recently found the time to do the appropriate research on the matter.
Sorry, I meant to respond to your email. Yada yada yada.
I feel like my time in this awful swamp might finally come to a close, all due to the simple realization. The rest is obscured.
Okay.
It's
And that's that one.
The letter, and it's some kind. The whole thing is. There's a map of the swamp lying on the desk. It's been annotated in a few places.
Okay.
Photos and paintings line the wall above the fireplace. But one of the frames is empty. Wait a second. What are these pieces on the floor underneath it?
Jigsaw time!
This photo is ripped, but it looks important. If I can piece it together again, maybe it'll reveal a secret.
Thank goodness there is a frame. And that it's only about 10 pieces? Okay. Something hasn't clicked in.
This photograph, it's a young Remington. And then some other men I don't know. They're all holding rifles. Maybe I can ask Harper about it.
Okay, so First Order of Cryptozoological Hunters, Headquarters 1963. So they're looking for Boggy. A younger Remington stands among friends. They're all holding rifles. Okay. Anything else in here?
This is the creepiest office I've ever been in. Ever. Hunting memorabilia. Claws, teeth. It would be an impressive collection if it wasn't so disturbing. Hunting memorabilia. It's a sharp metal poker for a fireplace, hidden in the shadows. Something about those 3 prongs. I feel like I just stumbled across an incredibly important piece of evidence.
Okay. Fireplace poker. There's a small amount of dried blood on the tips of the prongs. It's got a strange slime on it. And yes, 3 wounds. The 3 prongs match up with the wounds.
Have I uncovered a secret in here?
So. I think that the hunting photo is historical evidence that Richard Remington belonged to a secret society.
The hunting photo is historical evidence that Richard Remington belonged to a secret society.
That's true, we can test it.
I'm getting a strong feeling that Remington might be the bad guy in this story. If he wasn't already dead, I would have loved to ask him a couple of questions. I should ask around, see if I can gather any information about his motives for being here.
Chapter 3, Richard Remington's Real Reasons. Don't think so, Arch, but you never know. What is it? I can't say.
Remington's desk is covered in drawings and maps. It's all about Bog and ink bottles. Eesh. Perhaps.
Did that. That is true. In fact, that's absolutely true. Okay, so can I? So I can only go up there or back there, so I can't get to the last bit on the map. That's quite annoying. Before I do that, let's quickly go back up here and just click around.
There are bizarre footprints with 3 toes leading up to the office door, and back down into those reeds by the water.
Yes, so there's normal footprints, and there's also the 3 toed footprints, one going in and one going out.
So, this is where they found Remington's body.
Yeah, that's looking like, with the slime, that is very much looking like the Oh yeah, you were right, Vecna. That's looking like the murder weapon is the trident.
I don't like it here. I don't like it here. It's Remington's office, but I don't think I have a choice.
Did I click on
There's an open window above Remington's, but one of the curtains is...
Because that's the same fabric as the inside of the helmet.
There are bizarre... and...
Okay. Right, so I'll have a click about here as well.
This area is kind of empty. I can't see anything worth writing down. This area is...
Oh?
Okay, well. Okay, let's ask about the boggy
I
costume.
found these designs for a costume. A boggy costume.
Aha, the legendary swamp creature.
Yeah, that's the one.
But these are just a child's drawings, are they not?
You think?
Perhaps. It's difficult to tell.
I need to ask you about...
You saw Remington last night,
Things.
but had you met him before? Did you know him?
I've never really spoken with him, but we've come into contact a few times. Vincent likes to handle that kind of work, and I like to let him.
What do you think of this place? The tourist attraction, I mean.
I can't say I like the idea of a natural area like this becoming commercialized.
I know! I just can't understand why anyone would even try.
I think Mr. Remington had his reasons. He looked like a man with a couple of secrets.
Like what?
I have no idea. If I knew, they wouldn't be secrets.
Solid logic there. So let's present.
That's great.
Okay.
I'm sorry I have not seen that before.
Yeah, you have.
What is it? Some evidence from last night's murder?
Yeah, you are giving me nothing.
That's great. I'm sorry I have not seen that before.
Okay.
What is it? Some evidence from last night's murder? That's the food I saw Mr. Remington eating at the cafe last night.
Okay.
Before he got ill and rushed back to his office?
That's right.
This is going down in my notebook. It might be important.
That's great.
Nobody likes the slime juice.
I'm sorry I have not seen that before. What is it? Some evidence from last night's murder?
I don't know whether to do everything, because there's a lot of cooking to go through, but...
That's great.
with you, I'm so close that I may as well.
I'm sorry I have not...
Now, let's ask him about the black leggings.
What is it? Some evidence from last...
Ah, boo. Okay. But we've not asked you about a few people yet, so... Ooh, who's this going to be?
Try showing it to somebody different.
Hello, Serial. Sorry about that. Didn't spot you there. Snuck in.
I really don't have an opinion. My apologies. You should ask someone else.
Yes. Most of the time, they don't know anything about anyone.
The famous director, and my friend. Try showing it to somebody.
Yep, you know nothing about anything. So let's talk to the one and only.
What can you
film
tell me
star
about these
director.
designs for a boggy costume?
Nothing whatsoever.
You're sure you didn't see anything
luck,
like this
Serial.
while you were filming
That's hard.
yesterday? Wait, hold on a minute. What if you...
Don't you dare ask.
This costume isn't your doing, is it? Made for your movie, I mean?
My friend, there will be no costumed idiots within the viewfinder of my camera. I can assure you that.
What about your boggy movie? Isn't that gonna be, like, a guy in a costume, or a puppet, or one of those weird robot things?
Technology has been kind to people like me. We no longer have any need for such tomfoolery. I can create a perfectly believable swamp creature within the confines of a computer. Much cheaper, too.
Huh. I suppose you've met with our murder victim, Richard Remington.
Yes, I've been in and out of this place for a while now. Naturally, I've crossed paths with Remington a number of times. Good value, that one. A real raconteur, you know.
You liked him? So far, I'm getting the impression he wasn't the most popular guy around here.
Well, that much is clear, isn't it? The man obviously slipped up somewhere, made an enemy or two, and bam, that's that. You just can't be too careful, can you?
Yeah, I think he did have an enemy or two. Or three. But you liked him.
I respected him. Good
not
head
the
on his
same as
shoulders.
liked.
Good business sense, that man. He understood how to make things work for him.
He was going to sell the swamp. What can we present him with? I'm going to present him with the
If you want an
costume
autograph, a plain sheet of paper will suffice, thank you.
what can we... Has he seen
I
that
don't really have
before?
time to be looking at items from your collection.
You'd just deny it anyway, wouldn't you?
You won't be getting very far discussing that with me. Try someone less important.
Is there something I should present to him?
If you want an autograph,
Yeah. Has he
I
seen
don't
the
really have time
rifle?
to be looking at items.
No.
He's a talented man, that Burl. Sometimes I wonder if he'd be better off pursuing his photography full-time, you know.
Took the photo, but I think he was in league with the person in the costume.
You won't be getting very...
Doesn't know about that.
If you want an autograph,
Doesn't know about, or at least not saying anything. Let's talk about
I
the
don't really have...
costume. Not going to know anything.
You won't be getting...
Black
If you want an
leggings. No. Anything else?
I don't really have time. You won't be getting...
I'm not surprised that asking about swamp juice was rubbish.
If you want an autograph,
Yeah.
I don't really have time to be...
And then last one.
You won't be getting...
Yeah.
You want me to sign a photograph for you?
No, I want you to tell me about these
I'm
people.
a busy man, and this doesn't look like it's worth my time.
Okay.
I simply don't have time to...
We need to go back to her, though.
You want me to sign a photo?
Okay, that's done. Let's go to... And I'm going to click around.
That museum is quite a nice building, which makes it look even more out of place in a swamp. Is it being held up on wooden supports? It's bizarre.
Because I'm getting notes. Which I've not been looking at this at all, really. So there's that. Clues. Notes keeps shifting. What are you actually updating?
That's the logo for Boggy's Bog. So, I'm guessing this museum is an official part of the tourist attraction. I hope they don't charge an entrance fee. It's a stepping stone path that goes past the museum and into the woods. So glad I'm wearing my best shoes today. There's less light back there. Those trees are getting thicker and thicker. I don't think it's a window, but this hatch is shut at the moment. I can't see inside. This side of the museum is surrounded by blue and red flowers.
So it's blue and red. But didn't they say red and green earlier? We saw.
I don't think it's a
something that
window.
said
This
red
side of
and
the
green.
that museum. Wait, is it?
Let's go in. And
It's a poster from the old Boggy cartoon show.
copyrights. That's 1934. Is that right? 1934. Recorded with swamp sound. So if that's copyright, 1934. That's a lot longer than 60 years ago. Interesting.
Boggy playing the piano. He's having a grand old time. Copyright MCMXXXIV.
Here we go.
That would be 1930, 1934?
Which is longer than 6. Well, 1994 would have been 6 years.
Swamp Studios, providing the best in swamp-based animated entertainment. It's a poster from the old Boggy cartoon show. It said, but actually, I think this is from the very first episode.
Okay, a connoisseur, are we? From the very first episode. I don't know how you know that, but okay.
Some educational facts about swamps. Did you know swamps are gross? Yes? Yes, I did.
Okay, let's
So-
ask you some more things.
I found these designs for a Boggy costume.
Oh, some ridiculous new merchandise for tourists to waste their money on.
No, I believe the murderer was dressed like this last night when they attacked Remington.
If they were trying to scare him out of the swamp, they should have spent more time making an accurate design.
What do you mean?
Well, this design is some bizarre hybrid between the real creature and the cartoon character. It simply hasn't been researched properly.
What's wrong with it?
Well, those flippers? Pure guesswork. Nothing but foolish imagination. Nobody knows what Boggy's feet look like. No footprint has ever been recorded.
So tell me, Special Agent Folder, how would you do a better job researching it if nothing has ever been recorded?
Oh, well, that's... it's all a matter of taking the time to... It's just that... But there's no way anyone would believe... Nothing but foolishness.
Okay. So the things on the ground then with 3 toes around the office, those footprints, that's very important evidence then, because we don't know what Boggy's feet look like yet.
What can you tell me about your relationship with Richard Remington?
We didn't really have one, and now we definitely don't have one. But look, all I can say is that he was a coward who enjoyed watering down history for his own benefit.
What does that mean?
It means there are some chapters of this swamp's history that he never wanted anyone to know about.
Did he like you sniffing around this museum all the time?
I don't think he knew, to be honest. And even if he did, there's nothing he could have done about it. He has no right to this building. He knows that. We both know that.
Why not? It was part of his tourist attraction, wasn't it?
No, it wasn't.
Okay. So it isn't part of the tourist attraction. Let's just go back because I hadn't clicked on that.
Apparently the museum was founded by the explorer many years ago. In a different location.
Okay.
It's only recently been moved here to be part of the tourist attraction. That might explain why it looks so out of place.
Right. You mentioned it was a nice building in a rubbish area. So that's interesting. Sorry about the buzzing, by the way. I know that Vector absolutely loves it. What clues have we got? I mean...
Well, this design is some bizarre hybrid between the...
Yeah, we know that. No. Back.
I've never seen that before, and I never want to see it again. I have no interest in something like that. You're wasting your precious time, Detective. An important piece of the puzzle. This journal is a key to unlocking the history of this place. If I cared about that person, I would know everything I need to know already. Next time, only show me something if it's important. Let's make that a rule.
Is that a little filing cabinet out of his pocket? That's lovely. That's a wonderful detail.
This person is of no interest to me whatsoever.
Okay, so what I'm going to go for now is I'm going to go to... Whoops. Let's go to the treehouse and analyse the trident. The poker.
The owner of this house seems to enjoy reading. Though, I'm not sure what else there is to do up here, actually.
Contemplating.
There's a whole load of needles and wool on that shelf.
That's true. Could have made a costume.
Or should I say yarn? I just don't know anymore.
Could have made a costume. And you've been here 60 years, which is when the boggy stuff started.
There's a book on the table. I think it's a book about flowers. How fascinating.
And
I must take some time to read it.
Not have enough time to read all your books, Vecna, wouldn't you? Let's... How do I do the chemistry bit now? Is it presenting you with a clue? Ah, there we go. Okay, so let's ask about the black leggings.
Let's see. First thing we do is put this... then tap...
I paid attention that time.
And now, we just have to match the color of that liquid.
So that is that, and that is that.
Got it! Now I know what that liquid consists of. I'll write it down in my notes. That looks pretty similar to last time.
Yep. So, both of these have the same type of slime in. Is it the same as the swamp juice? Let's have a look at the
Let's
poker
see.
next.
First, then...
Looking very
and
similar.
now, we just have to match the...
Extremely similar.
Got it! Now I know what that liquid consists of. I'll write it down in my notes. Was that the same as last time? This was the exact same liquid. There's something about that green slime. The fireplace poker is proof that the black leggings are covered in the same swamp slime. Ooh, that's nearly right.
The fireplace poker found at the crime scene and the black leggings. There we go.
The fireplace poker found at the crime scene
nugget
and
of purest
the black
green.
leggings are covered in the same swamp slime. Sally's leggings. They link her with the crime scene. I'll have to ask her about it.
Okay, so we can now challenge her. Let's do this swamp juice, though.
Let's see.
Is this going to be the same as well?
First thing we do, then
Is this going to be just literal swamp water that has been bottled up?
and now we just
It is, isn't it?
got it.
Very own
Now I
fools
know
and
what that liquid
horses.
consists of. I'll write it down in my notes. What's going on here? That was definitely the same as the other tests.
You should ask someone else.
You don't know her, and
Show it to someone who doesn't live in a tree.
fair enough. Let's go and visit Sally, because we can challenge her. She is at the gift shop.
What?
The black leggings you found in your bag this morning, they're covered in the same slime that was on the murder weapon.
Everything in this swamp is covered in slime. What's your angle, Grimoire?
Your black leggings were part of the murderer's costume.
Costume? Is that why someone took them out of my bag last night?
Well, you know, I don't have proof someone else took them.
If I had been wearing them when I committed a crime, do you think I would hand them over to a detective the second he shows up? Besides, look at them. What do you notice?
They're loose and stretched.
They're loose and stretched.
That's right, someone else. Someone larger than me has worn
Bigger.
these. They're stretched out, especially at the waist. It's pretty obvious.
So, let's see. Somebody stole them to use in their boggy costume, and then put them back in your bag when they were done?
If you say so. It's not my job to know all the details. It's my job to sell souvenirs. Do you want a souvenir?
Oh, my, yes, but only if you choose one for me.
You look like you could use something to wind up. You can take this one.
Boggy's feet are hidden in a bucket of water. Yes, indeed. Okay, so we've been given some information about plants that I haven't really done a lot about yet. There's no one else to talk to. I don't know who that last person is going to be. If I had to guess, it's going to be the kid at the front of the... Yeah, but you're no longer here.
Just an odd old tree. Is an opportunity for a photographic memento. The two characters are an
I'll do that.
explorer and Boggy himself. Are they fighting?
What?
So what can you tell me about your relationship with Richard Remington?
I didn't have one. I think I spoke to him twice, ever. He usually seemed really busy, but more like preoccupied.
Preoccupied? Like he was thinking about something else? Something that wasn't this tourist attraction?
Who can say? What do old men think about?
What? Are you implying that I know the answer to that?
Can we...
I always thought it was weird that his feet are in that little bucket all the time.
Okay.
It's just part of the character, I guess.
It's gonna be
I'm
important,
surprised they
isn't
don't
it?
sell some sort of boggy foot soaker.
And that would be the one product I'd consider buying.
Okay.
Okay, flowers.
Where are you keeping all this stuff?
Yes, an
In your
excellent
pockets?
question. What else can we ask her? Well,
I can draw way better than that.
okay.
Can you show me?
There's no time. Maybe in the sequel.
Okay, and there is a sequel.
Is that one of your clues? It's nice. You can put it away now. That is not something from my gift shop.
Oh yes,
Never
'cause
seen it before.
this came from her gift shop, but was placed there.
They're mine, but I left them here last night.
Yeah, someone
Now
has
they're
stretch-edged
covered in
them.
slime, and I don't want to go near them.
What's interesting is that the slime could have come from the slime juice. It's not necessarily from somewhere in the swamp, because there's been lots of slime juice deliveries that have been going missing. And we know that that slime juice is the same as the slime in the swamp. So
I have no idea what that is.
it could just be anyone with a bottle of slime sliming things. Is this really Ghostbusters? Is that what I've stumbled in upon?
Where are you keeping all this stuff? In your pockets?
Yes. It's a fireplace poker in my pocket, and I'm not pleased.
Is that one of your clues? It's nice. I have no idea what that...
That's interesting. I think you would do, but anyway.
Where are you... Is that one of your clues? I have no... Where are you...
Okay. You've done that. Where shall I go now? Yeah, let's go back to the very beginning, the swamp dock. Oh no, he's there for hints.
A simple wooden dock. Looks like it can just about hold my weight. A lot of fog and a lot of trees. I can't wait to visit that area. That must be the entrance to Boggy's Bog. There's a large fence reaching straight out of the water. Are they keeping something in? That must be the... A simple wooden... That's the biggest tree I've ever seen.
I think that's pretty much everything.
It's an old statue of Boggy. His feet are hidden in a bucket of murky water. The fence that seems to surround this entire area.
I think that's pretty much everything here. Crossroad. Haven't been here in a while.
Note to self, don't fall in.
Good note.
It's a fork in the road. How non-linear. It's a fork. It's the base of a gigantic tree, and it's sitting in the very heart of the swamp. Was this entire place built around it?
I saw those eyes.
There's a hollow part of the tree right at the front,
eyes.
but it's too dark to see inside.
There were eyes here. I saw them. I think it's pretty much it.
Those trees are more dense. It's like... Those trees...
See, eyes! Okay, we're getting there. What was protest all about? You were not there earlier, and now this protest makes more sense. Stop swamping the swamp.
Ah, you've arrived at a bad time, my friend.
Have I?
For once, they don't actually want tourists walking around this place.
Oh, whoops.
I'm a detective, not a tourist.
My apologies. It's just, you have the same wide-eyed expression as the kids that come here. Running around, spending their parents' money, you know.
Well, it's not every day I visit a swamp full of such unique specimens.
It's no problem. You're just thinking what we all thought when we arrived for the first time.
Why didn't they put in a bathroom?
No, you're thinking, this place is beautiful. What a lucky man I am to be here.
I am I? Well, if you say so.
Edward Everstone, at your service.
That's a pretty cool name. Can I call you Ed?
You don't need to. Everyone just calls me Echo.
Why? Because you'd bounce if I threw you against a wall?
What? No. Because I always come back. Again and again, until my job is done.
Okay.
You're protesting, right?
I certainly am. And now that you're here, I'm getting you involved.
What does that mean? Yeah, I haven't got time to hold up signs for you. I'm sorry.
You simply have to hear my message and take it with you.
Go ahead. I'm all ears. Plus, I have a little notebook.
What was the first thing you felt when you saw the sign for Boggy's Bog looming over you?
Well, I thought it was...
Not thought. Felt.
I felt... Well, something seemed wrong. There wouldn't be a tourist attraction in the middle of a swamp like this. There shouldn't be.
My job is done. Clearly your brain is working perfectly, Detective.
So you're against the tourist attraction? Let's see. You'd rather this area was kept as a natural habitat, right?
Right again. And that precise word, habitat. First and foremost, I'm protesting for animal rights.
Okay.
Well, okay, I'm
Boggy,
following
then,
you,
I
but
assume?
it's not like they're cutting down trees or anything like that, right?
All animals deserve the right to live in peace, and I promise you, on a normal day, this place is far from peaceful.
Are you talking about the swamp creature? About Boggy?
A creature like that. He's earned the right to be left alone. We're fools to invite ourselves into his home like this on a daily basis, assuming he's not going to mind. Assuming he'll keep to himself and let us walk around with his face on our t-shirts.
Well, I agree. I think he should be left alone. But like you said, he can probably handle himself. And if no one has even seen him in 60 years, I don't really see the problem.
He's the old woman
Unlike
from the
you,
tree.
Detective, I never had an academic calling in life. I was never even a talented artist or musician or anything. So instead, I made the decision to stand up for those who were getting a raw deal.
Couldn't have drawn the costume.
You come here every day?
Yes, I do.
Well, I'm only going to ask you about one of those days. What were you doing yesterday evening?
I was here at my protest spot until fairly late. Then I went to get something to eat at Harper's Cafe before I...
Wait, you ate at the cafe here? Doesn't supporting the tourist attraction like that kind of go against your protest?
A man has to eat, doesn't he? I don't think the meager contributions of one person are going to keep this place afloat. Especially now.
And you're sleeping here? Doesn't it get cold at night?
Well, I came prepared, of course. I usually find myself with 1 or 2 extra layers to wear. Most of this bulk is padding, I promise you.
I'm sure it is. So you stayed here the whole night?
That's right. And I admit I may have heard some stranger than usual sounds floating around the swamp last night.
What kind of sounds?
It's impossible to say. This place fills with the most terrifying sounds at night. Hundreds of animals, some tiny, some much larger, awaken and make their own protests. Every night until the sun rises in the morning.
Yes, they're
Insects
rituals.
make noises at night. Okay, I've written it down.
Okay.
What can you tell me about these designs for a costume? A Boggy costume.
It's Boggy! I must admit, I've been a fan of his before I ever came to the swamp.
A fan? So you're interested in cryptozoology?
Oh, no, I meant, well, Boggy has been in all kinds of cartoons and comic strips. He's one of the greatest characters of the last 100 years. I've got some comics in my tent. You really should see.
But he was only discovered 60 years ago.
Oh, that's true. Well, I rounded up.
But what about his costume? Have you seen anyone wearing it?
I can honestly say I've never seen anyone wearing anything like that.
So because you
and
were
I'm
wearing
a very
it
observant person.
instead. Okay.
So what did Mr. Remington think of you? I mean, protesting in the middle of a swamp every day.
It wasn't his swamp. If he ever truly thought it was, then he was even more of a fool than he seemed.
But he didn't like you hanging around, right?
That man was exceptionally skilled at ignoring me. Ignoring anything he didn't like.
So, what, he just left you alone?
He expected me to get bored and go home. He figured I'd get sick of this place and he'd have it back to himself.
But he didn't want it to himself, did he? He wanted lots of people to come visit all the time, surely.
I'm sure it says that in the brochure. Yes.
Okay.
No thanks, my friend.
Okay, why do you not?
I'm afraid I have no idea.
I'm not talking about the costume.
Show it to somebody else.
I'm suspicious of you.
No thanks, my friend.
Okay, what can we... Now, you got something to eat, so let's ask you about...
I'm afraid I have no idea.
Well, you do have an idea, because you've eaten from...
Show it to somebody else. Why are you carrying that around with you?
I have a suspicion it may have been the murder weapon.
Really? I thought Remington was attacked by something with claws, wasn't he?
Interesting, we've got a bit of dialogue for that.
What?
You're not a bad detective.
Well, I found the photo in Remington's office. It was ripped up, though. I think he was some kind
He
of...
was a lot of things. Don't lose that picture. And show it to Mr. Harper before you leave.
Okay, photo to Harper.
No thanks, my friend.
No, not a bit of curtain for you? Fine.
I'm afraid I have no idea. Show it to somebody else.
Show it to someone who cares!
No thanks, my friend. This is the journal, correct? The one that man left here 60 years ago?
You seem a little unsure of the details. Shouldn't you have read up on all this stuff?
Forgive me. It's hard for me to get the image of Boggy as the lovable cartoon character out of my mind. He's just so iconic. Did you know, in 1973, he...
But you're protesting to protect the real swamp creature. The cartoon character is just some commercial byproduct, right?
Yes, of course.
Huh. Something's up there.
I'm afraid I have no idea.
Let's not wind you up.
Show it to somebody...
Show it to someone who cares.
No thanks, my friend.
What are the flowers about? The flowers are going to be key, the blue and red flowers from the book.
I'm afraid I have... Show it to...
Okay. And now here we go. 9 people to ask about, and we'll have to ask about Echo to everyone else, I'm afraid. But here we go.
I have nothing to say about them. A man who has sacrificed luxuries to protect those who need protecting. Pretty good beard, too.
It is a very long beard.
He seems like a good person. He even sympathizes with my cause.
He agrees with your protest? But he works here, right? And he was friends with Remington.
I think that was the only reason he worked here. Maybe he'll see the light now and leave the swamp behind him. Maybe everyone will.
So that is Harper, the cook, was friends with Remington. But why would he feed him a poisoned bog dog?
You're asking the wrong person. You're wasting your time with that one. I have nothing to say about them. Ah, yes, Agent Folder. A good man.
You know him?
We get on rather well, and we shared a number of views on the way things were run around here.
Okay. There's a mismatch, I think. Oh, no.
Boggy is my prime suspect, you know. The creature you're trying to protect.
Protect is the wrong word. If your suspicions were correct, we could both agree he's a creature that doesn't need protecting.
You think he might be the murderer?
I think he's a wild animal, and he wants to be left alone at any cost. The murder victim.
Since last night, yeah. But he was the owner of Boggy's Bog. Did you know him?
Not personally. To be honest, I'm quite glad about it.
Okay, let's head back to the cafe and ask Hunter. Oh, I'll do some clicking around here first. And ask
These flower petals
Harper.
seem a little out of place, lying on the ground over there.
Oh, that's true.
These flower petals...
So, are we going to be able to trace a route with flower petals?
A rather prominent tree stump looming over the wooden pathway. It's hard to ignore. I'm impressed someone managed to pitch a tent here. And I'm impressed someone would want to. It's a colorful, boggy-themed padlock.
Okay.
He's staring into my soul. It should open if I set the right number.
I am going to say it's 1934, the year of the first picture. 1934. Nice.
It's a journal. I guess it belongs to Echo.
And now it belongs to me.
Bad news. Remington is dead. I don't know what to do. Was my whole protest in vain? They'll shut this place down, sure, but I'll never know if I got through to him. That's all he's written.
Okay.
Looks like this path leads towards the northwest corner of Boggy's Bog. I can't wait. Looks like this path.
Okay. Let's go to the cafe. And I'm going to present him with the photograph.
One of Mr. Remington's secrets. I never wanted to know the details, but these men travel the world, seeking mysterious animals to hunt. They consider myths and legends to be the ultimate prey.
You said you knew Remington?
He and I knew each other for a long time. I came to work at his tourist attraction in the early days, when he needed help.
Well, what kept you here?
I know most people wouldn't want to work in a place like this. I actually like it here, so I was happy to oblige.
You might like it, but I still don't see why anyone would build a tourist attraction here.
Mr. Remington has his reasons. He probably had several. I don't presume to know what they all were. Even though we were friends, he had some secrets, some hobbies, that I was happy to let him keep secret.
Secrets? Hobbies? A secret hobby?
He was a man with a dream, I can tell you that much.
So he either wanted to transform this place into a sort of a theme park or sell it up or something like that. Let's ask about
I don't know very much about them.
Fair enough. And let's ask about you.
It's here a lot. I think he's been putting less effort into his protests recently, which is a shame. I think it's an admirable cause.
Do you talk to him much?
Not really. Sometimes he likes to talk, just casual conversation. He asks how business is going and what everyone likes to eat, nothing of real importance.
So it's Echo. It is almost certainly Echo.
I don't know everything, I'm afraid.
What can I ask him about though?
I can't help you with that one. Sorry. Why don't you show that to...
Yeah, you don't know about that.
I don't know everything, I'm afraid. I can't help you with that. That's the same fabric from Mr. Remington's curtains.
Yeah, we knew that.
Why don't you show that to someone else? It's Mr. Remington's fireplace poker. This slime on the handle. It's familiar for some reason.
It is from your slime juice.
I don't know everything.
Okay,
That's Mr. Remington's old hunting rifle. He usually keeps it around. For whatever reason. He was very fond of that thing. Looks like it was fired recently.
which we can hear in the film footage.
I can't help you with that one. Why don't you show that to some... He's dead, but he always knew what he was getting involved with.
Interesting.
He don't know everything.
Let's have a look at the clues. No, those aren't the clues. These are the clues. So, there was creaking. Possibly a door opening. An outcry. A rifle being shot. I'm not sure what the clang is. Someone falling out the window. And tearing the fabric as they fell out. Landed on the thingy. Unsure what that clang is. We've not found all the boggy costumes, so we've still got 4 more pieces of evidence to find. Okay. Where do I go now? So, his body was found... I mean, this is all suspicious because he is the... Oh, so we get to check of our suspicions now, I see. So, most of these are not suspicious, I don't think. Let's start from the museum. I need to go outside the museum. And follow the petals. I like that idea. I can't see any here, though. There were some at the protest. I can't see any on the ground here, though. Are there any at the crossroad? No. Only at the protest that there's these petals. Which means that he's been to the museum. Suspicious. So I've still got 3 challenges to sort of trigger. Don't know where we find the triggers for those. I mean, you're all suspicious anyway.
Not suspicious.
No,
Suspicious.
I think you happen to be not suspicious on that one. He has a... He has a lockpick, but this old... He lost his old lockpick. So I need to find the new lockpick somewhere.
I'm impressed someone managed to pitch a tent here, and I'm...
Is there a lockpick?
There's nothing else in here.
Darn.
A rather prominent tree. It's...
What do you mean by his feet, Vecna? At his feet. Is it? Oh, yes, the... Yeah, you're right. Yep. It's just clicking around now. Right, where haven't I visited in a while? Bridge I haven't visited.
I wouldn't be using this old rope bridge if I had a choice. I've seen the movies, I know what happens. Someone please tell me why there's a house here. Well, the lights are on.
Show it to someone who doesn't live in a tree.
Fair enough.
You can put that away. No, thank you.
I found these designs for a boggy costume. Do you know anything about them?
You're asking me because you can tell I'm experienced with needlecraft and sew my own clothes?
No, but that's a good reason. Let's go with that.
Well, these designs look like they should have stayed where they were.
In the trash?
On paper.
Oh, how come?
Whoever drew them didn't really know what they were doing.
You would have done it differently?
Of course. I am a seamstress. There was a time when I considered sewing my craft, my livelihood.
Really?
When Richard Remington arrived in the swamp years ago, I offered him some of my handmade fabric as a peace offering. I don't think he cared much for it. Most likely he threw it away. A pointless gift from some strange woman.
I bet you turned him into curtain.
You've been here so long, you must have crossed paths with Remington a few times. What did you think of him?
That man was a threat to the swamp. We'll be better off without him. Hopefully the curtain will fall on his little tourist attraction as well.
Better off? With a killer on the loose now?
There have been murderers loose in the swamp before.
What are you talking about?
In my time here, I've seen the swamp invaded by men. By hunters. Several times. They're relentless.
What were they hunting? Wait, what about Boggy? Is that why no one has seen him in 60 years?
They always fell short of their ultimate goal. That just meant they came back again and again, doing more harm each time.
But this area is protected by law, right?
It is now, but some men have no respect for laws, of any kind. They tried to get me to leave my home here. I stood my ground.
Obviously. But this whole area is a tourist attraction now. I doubt Remington would have allowed anyone to march into Boggy's Bog with a gun and start hunting down its main attraction.
If you bring me something with liquid on it,
Yeah, you only deal with stuff with liquid on it, don't you?
you can put that away. I can't help.
Even though... wasn't your fabric then?
This is a 60-year-old journal. It was on display in a museum.
I know what it is.
I thought you might. I'm supposed to look to the past, right?
Okay. I think that might be right. Lady Weybridge was living in the swamp when the swamp creature became a famous cartoon character, although, was discovered by the explorer because it was actually already famous before it was discovered in the swamp.
Lady Weybridge was living in the swamp when the swamp creature was discovered by the explorer 60 years ago. Lady Weybridge. She was living here when Boggy was first discovered by the explorer.
Okay.
I've been looking into the history of this place.
Oh, really? Did you find anything?
Yeah.
Nope.
You.
You must be confused. You found me today when you barged into my house. Remember?
You were living in the swamp when the explorer visited 60 years ago.
You were already living in the swamp when the explorer came here 60 years ago.
The explorer? That man they talk about in the museum?
The one who originally discovered Boggy. You know who I'm talking about. His sketches and notes are the only real evidence we have for this creature.
You already have his journal. You learned to read, I assume. What else do you need?
I think he wrote something... I think he wrote something in the journal yourself. I need you to tell me if the journal is a fake. There's a page missing from the journal. I think you know where it is. There is a page missing, so let's go for that.
There's a page missing from the journal. I think you know where it is.
Why on earth would I know something like that?
Because you were the only person here when the explorer visited the swamp. I have a suspicion that the swamp creature wasn't the only thing he discovered.
You're suggesting he gave me a page from the back of his journal. Or what, that I stole it?
Now I'm stuck. You stole it from him before he left the swamp, or you took it from the journal while it was on display in the museum. I would go for this. Yeah, I would go for the middle one.
You stole it from him before he left the swamp.
Oh, it's wrong.
And let's think about this one again.
Okay.
I've been...
Oh, did you...
Yeah.
You found... When you... Remember...
So...
You created the myth of the swamp creature yourself
what am I doing?
to scare people. No. I've been...
Oh, did...
Yeah.
You... When you... Remember...
So... Here we go.
You were already living in the swamp when...
That...
The one who... You know... His sketches and...
You learned...
Then it was... There's a page missing.
There's a page missing from the journal.
What?
Because you were... I have a suspicion that the swamp...
Your... Or what, that I stole it?
So... I've done number one in this instance. So you took it from the journal while it was on display in the museum, or I really have no idea. If I could see it, I might be able to make up my mind. So yes, that was on the top, so I'll go with that, Joe, so let's find out.
I really have no idea.
Ooh.
If I could see it, I might be able to make up my mind.
It doesn't belong in a museum. It belongs here, with me. You understand?
What if I promise I'll return it after I finish clearing up this mess?
Then...
Good work, Jess.
I'll show it to you.
Is this you? He drew you into his journal? It's beautiful.
60 years ago, yes. He left the page with me. We agreed the rest of the world would manage without it.
Yes.
I think there's something on the back.
Ooh. Haha.
What's this? Footprints.
2 prongs. Two claws. There we go. Always check inside. Oh, always check. That has hurt me so much in the past, especially with Detective Society things, which I'm looking forward to coming back soon. Evening puzzle. Good evening. Hope you're doing well as well. Okay. He has 2 toes at the front and 1 at the back. This page proves the footprints found outside the office were not made by the real Boggy, as I spotted earlier, because they were 3 toes. I don't think I can ask her about anything else.
No, thank you.
Yeah. Okay. 5 of the 7 challenges now, so that's good.
The tree comes straight through the middle of the house. It even has little drawers carved into it. Okay, even...
Is there another piece of evidence that I hadn't spotted? Ah!
He drew me into his journal. I was 20 years old. That's the end of the story.
I bet it's not. Does this explorer have a name?
Yes.
Are you going to tell me?
No.
Of course.
If you bring me something...
Yeah.
You can put that...
Yeah, you are
No,
back
thank you.
to being unhelpful.
I recognize some of those men.
Of course.
Unfortunately. They've hunted in the swamp before.
Yes,
Before it became a protected area?
Before that, yes. And one of them after that.
Okay. So we still need one of those, and one of those. So we've got 3 pieces of evidence yet to go. Okay. Where shall I go now? Let's go to the office. Is there anything that I can look at here? That one's only got 1 eye. Whatever it is, it's only got 1 eye. There's not a lot here though, is there? We've picked up on pretty much everything. Outside the office, different footprints. So they're going to be what probably clinch the murderer. No flowers though. Interesting. A bunny clubs. Yeah, I mean that works for a one-eyed bunny. Is there anything in the reeds?
The strange footprints stop right by these reeds. Maybe I should take a closer look. Maybe I can move some of them out of the way.
I can give it a go. Well, that's looking like the last
A
piece.
strange pair of green flippers, badly hidden in the reeds outside the office.
It was quite well hidden. I hadn't spotted it. So the design is incorrect. The real body had 2 toes at the front and 1 at the back. Yes, we know that now. But this is... They match the footprints around the thingy. So, yeah. Come down here. Go in, along with someone in shoes, which I assume is him. And then only this one comes out. Maybe takes his shoes, because the shoes then come out, maybe? Not sure what those are. Indeed, Catnip, indeed. No, it won't be long. We're at 90%. We're nearly there.
What? You want me to sign a photograph for you? I don't really have time. You won't be getting very far discussing that with... If you want an autograph...
Yeah, nothing there.
I'm sorry, I have not seen that before. What is it? Some evidence from last night's murder?
No, it is a toy.
Mm-hmm. That's great.
And...
You should ask someone else.
Yeah, so very useful there. Absolutely useful stuff there. Is there a way? I swear there was a way. Ah, yeah, so we haven't unlocked Echo or Agent Folder. So let's go to Agent folder then, but not through that method. I don't know where I'm going. So, museum.
So,
Let's finally...
guesswork. Nobody can know what Boggy's feet look like. It's his greatest secret.
Yep. I was hoping that might unlock it.
I have no interest in something like that.
Oh,
Obviously.
that's good, Arch. That's good. Irritating and good.
So, you found it. I wonder who else knows about it.
Okay, that was from the hunting
You're
photo.
wasting your precious time, Detective.
I like comparing swatches of fabric
I've
from
never seen that
curtains.
before, and I never want to see it again.
Ah.
Is that the missing page of the journal?
Yeah, I thought you
I
might like
think
that.
so.
It's an important artifact. It belongs in a museum.
Yeah, you're not wearing the right hat to be saying that.
I have no interest in something like that.
Mm-hmm.
You're wasting...
Mm-hmm.
A good example of how Boggy's feet are never shown in any form. They often use that little red bucket to hide them. This file goes over some basic differences between the genuine creature and the cartoon character. It's nothing more than a basic overview, really. I've never seen that before, and I have no interest in something...
Okay. So we've asked him about everything. Haven't unlocked that. Did Folder say he lost something? He had lost a lockpick. And I haven't found it. It's somewhere here.
Oh, yes, I know him. He occasionally asks me about the history and biology of the swamp creature. I explained to him what the real Boggy looks like and how they changed his appearance for the cartoon character.
Okay.
Why did he ask about that?
Because some people are naturally curious. You should give it a try sometime.
We know it's Echo. It's just pinning it all on him. So we need to find the lockpick from Folder. Don't know why it's called Folder. It's a very irritating name.
Apparently, this is the exact hat worn by the explorers 60 years ago. It seems everyone is destined to lose a hat or two in this damn swamp.
Aha! The great detective returns.
You're going to give
Did
us
you
the
run out of
lockpick now.
ideas? Need a little push in the right direction?
You're the one who
You're
needs
the
a little
one who needs
push.
a little push.
Like it or not, I'm here to help you.
I get it. You give me a map, then you magically disappear and hide behind a tree for an hour. You
Hey,
want me to
Yari.
be impressed?
Did you talk to all the suspects yet?
I'm working on it. You can't rush these things, you know.
Have you noticed anything unusual?
Yes.
I notice that this is going to take longer than I originally planned, and I'm getting the feeling that I wasn't wrong about this tourist attraction.
What do you mean?
I had a hard time believing there could be a place like this here in a dark corner of a swamp. It didn't make sense, and it still doesn't.
Some things don't make sense straight away. You need to look a little closer.
At what? The mud? The water? The trees?
Nope. They've been here for years, and they're not to blame. They belong here.
She's gone again. Hiding in a bush, no doubt. I wonder if she'll ever tell me something I can actually understand.
Okay, let's find the lockpick.
This staircase is a tree, and this... The water's clear here. I can see my reflection in it. Not bad.
Okay.
The water's clear here. I can... Not... It's like a little... The water's clear. I can... Not bad. This stair... And...
Where is it
This
going
staircase-
to be? We know that we're after the lockpick that he lost. I can find out where he...
So,
Where did he say it? He...
So, if... And you...
I am a scholar. I'm here to research the past and uncover the future.
So... You're visiting the museum. For fun.
Fun! Oh, there's nothing so simple. I come to this museum night and day.
Night
to study
Vecna,
its
have a good
secrets.
evening. We're very close,
what-
just not quite
It's
there.
just the swamp.
He's one of the fast.
I'm with you on the spec. Although, come to think of it, people have been hinting that I should find out about.
A wise suggestion. And you've come to the right person. My knowledge far exceeds anyone else you might have met so far.
So, you'll help me?
I suppose I could divulge some of my findings with you. If you're in the mood for a little light reading, let me find it for you.
Oh, at the museum there was
Oh,
also
yeah,
the
this'll do.
locked hatch.
Something for,
wasn't
begin.
Okay. Last
So,
night.
Agent!
Yeah. What were you doing last night?
'Cause he
I
talks
was
about
here,
the lock
in the
pick.
museum, going through my files one final time before disappearing into the night.
Don't museums usually close in the evenings?
They do. I've never been one to worry about other people's schedules. I come and go as I please. There's a key to every lock, Detective.
Oh, so you have the key to the museum?
Of course I don't. Why would you think that?
Well,
Once again, that clueless expression. I use a lockpick and get in through the small side door. I have a right to be here, you see. Remington has no business locking me out, so I don't let him.
You just admitted to breaking the law. If everyone did that, my job would be a lot easier.
It's not my best lockpick. This new one's cheap. I used to own one, a superior model. Unfortunately, I misplaced it in one of the darker corners of the swamp, so I doubt...
I'm writing down your confession about sneaking around here at night.
And what are you gonna do? Report me to Remington? Good luck, my friend.
Darker corners of the swamp. Good luck. I mean, where's that going to be?
The tables and chairs are made out of parts of a ship. I think. Never really learned much about ships. Grass, trees, nothing unusual. A shipwreck? In a swamp? Does that make any sense?
I've watched Lost.
And why is
Makes
there a cafe growing out of the side?
perfect sense.
There's a little locked door on the side of the ship here.
Aha.
I think it's part of the cafe.
Well, we know that Echo must have it then.
A
surely.
shipwreck? And grass.
Whoops.
Grass. There's a wooden path. The
So
rope.
Echo-
Do they expect?
Wouldn't Echo just have it now? Anything I can ask you about?
I'm afraid I have no idea.
I can check the bin.
Show it to somebody else.
Because we're still missing that the lockpick and one other thing. So the bin
Predictably, a trash can. The glamorous life of.
didn't it had the other clue in it. I can't remember what the clue was. Was it a picture? I think it was a picture of that. So that's that. Museum. No, the path by the museum.
That museum is quite a nice building. Wait, is it being? It's a stepping stone. So
It did say somewhere.
there's
dark.
less light back there. Those.
Okay, so let's follow that path then.
There's a narrow path here leading up that hill and through the trees. It doesn't look inviting. Rocks sitting in the. If that was. Rocks sitting. If that. This area is kind of empty. That's the path. There's a narrow path here. It does. There's a narrow path here. It does. There's a narrow path. It does.
Follow it up once again. It's going to be round
I
here,
don't.
isn't it?
I don't. There are bizarre footprints with 3 toes leading up to the office door and back down into those reeds by the water.
Yeah.
What's this? There's a lockpick dropped amongst the weeds down here in the water.
Why? Why would it be there? Anyway, okay.
I just have to work out which vine to break and tap that button.
Oh, it's one of those. Okay.
That's the one. But I wonder where this lockpick came from.
Well, I don't know, but I can go to Folder and ask him about it. Is that who I now need to... Or do I go to Echo and ask him about it? Let's go to Echo and ask him about it. And let's see what lies he spouts.
No thanks, my friend.
I need to pick my questions carefully.
Hey, okay. The lockpick, no. The lockpick I found near Remington's body might belong to Agent Folder. That should work.
The lockpick I found near Remington's body might belong to Agent Folder.
Here's a
As far as I know, Agent Folder is experienced with lockpicks. I wonder if he's hiding something.
Okay, this will be number 6 then. Let's go to the museum. So he's a protester and he's the one who's done it.
I have a bone to pick with you.
Are you setting yourself up for a joke? Something about a lockpick?
Maybe. Who knows? Stop distracting me. I'm trying to interrogate you.
My apologies. Go ahead.
So, what are we showing Folder now?
Oh, let's present the lockpick.
Where did I find this again?
You found it outside the office.
I found a lockpick at the scene of the crime.
Oh, apparently you did. Why does this concern me?
You already admitted to owning lockpick and...
You already admitted to owning one of these, and how you're ever so happy to come and go as you please with it, am I right? Be honest.
Luckily for me, Detective, I was honest with you. I believe I have already explained that second lockpick before you even found it.
You lost your old lockpick in the swamp and had to buy a new one. You let Remington borrow your lockpick before he died, or you left your lockpick by Remington's office yesterday. Did he give it to Remington? As in number 2? He said he lost it, which is number 1. So I'm going to believe him, and I'm going to go with option number 1.
You lost your lockpick in the swamp and had to buy a new one.
That's right. I appreciate you finding it for me. However, I won't ask for it back. Apparently it has since become some diabolical instrument in the art of murder.
Yeah, it's an important piece of evidence.
Okay. And we're very close now. Very close. So this is the last challenge. I wonder what others think of him. Yeah, I don't think I've asked everyone what they think of him. So, gift shop. Have I asked you?
Yeah, I have a pretty good view of him from here. Anyone supporting animal rights is okay in my book. His protests used to have a bit more energy, though. He spends more time inside his tent these days.
What's he doing in there?
I'm happy to say, I don't know.
There might be something I can ask Echo about.
Okay, either spends more time or less time holding the protest sign and more time in his tent. Okay. Echo spends less time?
Echo spends less time holding the protest sign and more time in his tent. I wonder if Echo can tell me what he's been doing that's more important than his protest.
Here we go. There are some great options in there that I just haven't explored at all. Okay, this feels like it should be it now.
Oh?
Here we go.
I heard you've been spending less time protesting recently and more time, in your tent. Normally I wouldn't pry, but it's my job to ask...
Untouched people have even noticed something like that. I usually get the impression everyone else is doing their best to ignore me.
So, you admit it's true?
You can put your notebook away. There isn't really any reason for it. Nothing worth writing down, at least.
Well, if it's not worth writing down, maybe it's worth hearing.
In that case, you'd forget it.
How do you know? Maybe it would echo in my mind.
Look, if you take a guess and get it right, I promise not to deny it.
Let's work out why Echo was hidden away in his tent. Notebook time.
So we've got here bad weather. Gee, it wasn't that. Tax. Don't think it was that. I forget what that is. It's got to be this though, surely.
You've been in your tent, hiding from Boggy.
Why not?
That's not right. That didn't feel right.
I heard you've been spending less
I didn't mean to do that.
Howdy.
What happens
Let's work out why. Notebook.
What happens if I just do a different one?
You've been in your tent because it's been raining.
Why not?
Yeah, that's not. He said why not to both of those. I didn't like either.
I
of
heard
those.
you've been spending less time.
You.
Well,
He hasn't been hiding from Boggy.
Look.
Though.
let's work out why Echo. Notebook time.
So I forget what was this. Ghosts.
You've been hiding in your tent from the tax man.
Why not?
Okay. So he's not denying any of them, is he?
I heard and.
Is it going to be ghosts?
Let's work out
It
why
can't be
Echo. Notebook time. You've been hiding in your tent because the swamp is haunted.
Why not?
Okay. We don't get any confirmation. So, which of those do you think it is? And also, I don't
Look,
know.
if you take a guess.
Let's work out why. Notebook time.
I don't know what's next because we're only at 98%. He's not been hiding from the taxman. I don't think he's been hiding from Boggy. Because he's an animal activist. Has it been raining? It wasn't raining in the footage from the previous day. So, haunted? Is that where I'm really going? I don't like this at all. I don't think... No. His tent isn't wet. No. What am I going to go for? I'm going to put this one on you because I'm stuck. Which one shall I go for? Pick one, and whoever comes in first, I will go for that. I can't quite work out.
You've been hiding.
I don't think it is that. What was the Boggy? Oh, sorry. The Boggy answer was hiding from Boggy.
I think it's time I went to talk to Officer James.
Oh. Beginning of the end.
You finally returned. Well, did you find the swamp creature? Where is he?
I didn't find him.
What? You're not getting paid to wander about aimlessly, Grimoire. Get back out there.
Cup of something.
I don't need to.
Boggy's criminal record.
Why not? I thought he was our prime suspect.
Not anymore.
Didn't you find photographic evidence of Boggy from last night? Let me see that photo.
So, see the photo.
If that's not Boggy, what is it?
That is a costume.
I found designs for the costume in a trash can. Not only that, I collected all the pieces of the costume myself.
All by myself.
Nearly all of them. There's still the one that...
But the footprints at the scene of the crime! How can you prove these don't belong to a real creature?
Because... Oh, yeah. Oh, we're a bit screwed, aren't we? I didn't spot that was there.
How can you prove these don't belong to a real creature?
Where did we get that from? That was the crime scene.
What's this?
Oh, no, it wasn't.
I
It
thought
was
there were
that.
no
Thank you.
records of a footprint anywhere.
No public records. The footprints at the crime scene don't match the ones on this page. They were just a product of these slippers. A part of the costume.
But Grimoire, this costume, it doesn't have claws of any kind. How do you explain the 3 wounds on the victim's chest?
The prongs match up with the wounds perfectly.
We are
the
going to
handle's
be
even covered in slime, see?
Ah, but this swamp slime was one of the reasons Buggy became a suspect in the first place. Surely this only incriminates the creature further.
You'd think so, wouldn't you? But that slime, it's not exactly what you think. This stuff is an uncanny resemblance to the so-called swamp slime. A bunch of it was stolen from the storeroom of the cafe, which reminds me.
What is that exactly?
The bog dog.
A poisoned hot dog. It's the second reason that the murderer broke into the storeroom. He put this green powder on the entire supply, just to make sure.
To make sure of what?
That Remington
To make
got
sure
ill.
Remington got ill and had to return to his office.
Remington went back to his office? Alone?
Here we go.
I've been looking through your evidence, Grimoire. One piece in particular seems critical to me. I think we need to work
The
out.
video footage? Vincent Vanderpeer filmed it last night, at the exact moment of the murder, I believe.
Well, exactly. I think we can both agree these sounds in the background. They're essential in our mystery. Could you talk me through them?
No.
Just rearrange the descriptions on the left to match the sounds on the right.
Okay.
Drag them around and keep swapping until you're happy with the order. And if you want to hear the sounds again, you can tap on them.
One
No
of the
problem.
clangs is going
I can always
to
check my
be-
case file if I want to go over my notes.
It's going to be the lockpick being dropped, isn't it? So, creaking. That is the door opening. Boggy appears. Then we have the hunting rifle. The clang. We know that that's going to be the curtain. That is the metal poker in the office. That's the thud. Cries out in shock.
I think that's it.
Ah, okay.
Ah, excellent. There's just 2 small details bothering me. First of all, if Remington ripped off a piece of his curtains,
Yes.
why wasn't it found at the crime scene? What happened to it?
Ha.
Turns out the murderer took that piece of fabric and concealed it inside the head of the costume. Then he fled the crime scene to hide all the parts in different areas of the swamp.
Ah, well, that's my problem. If Remington fired his rifle, how did the assailant survive and manage to escape? Did Remington miss his target?
At point blank? A man of his experience? I don't think so. In fact, the answer to that question is the very last link in our chain.
Is it the one thing I
one
don't
thing
have?
that has eluded me so far. I'll drag the clue items from the left onto my drawing here, and we'll see what happens when we compare the pieces I collected with the original design I found.
Hello, I am the murderer. Tight. Flippers. Yeah, we never found the torso.
Wait! You never found the body piece! The torso!
You're right, and I never would have found it. Not lying around. Not like the others.
Because
Echo is wearing it. He said he had lots of layers on.
But what does this have to do with the murderer surviving the rifle shot?
This torso is probably made up of some thick material. Something covering the culprit's entire upper body. I believe it may have even been enough to
soften the impact from a bullet! Aha!
Exactly.
Well, let's put your theory to the test. Where is that last piece of the costume? But how? We looked everywhere. Not a single clue.
Simple. He's still wearing it.
Continue.
I don't know what you want with me. Sounds like you two were smart enough to uncover the real criminal in this swamp, and lucky enough to have somebody else deal with him for you. You worked it out. He had his rifle on him. He got half a glance at me and pulled the trigger without hesitation.
But why would he do that? You were dressed as Buggy. He shouldn't be pointing his gun at a unique scientific specimen, not to mention his main attraction.
He wanted to hunt it.
You're right. It doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make sense, does it? Not unless you're in on the secret.
Oh. Unless Richard Remington. So the cameraman forgot to tell me that Richard Remington was here to hunt Boggy? Is it going to be the cameraman who didn't tell me that? It's not was framed. Because you can't have Echo was framed because Rich was here to hunt. That doesn't make sense. I think it's got to be that.
Bobby Burl forgot to tell me that Richard Remington was here to hunt Boggy. Oh, that doesn't make sense, does it?
Was the photo framed?
A
Nice.
secret that Remington kept hidden in his office.
Oh, is it just going to be that Echo was Boggy in disguise? My lost hat. The hunting photo. Oh, terrible photo can't be proof that Echo. This one?
The hunting photo leads me to believe Echo was Boggy in disguise. No.
So, Richard Remington was here to hunt Boggy. What do you think it is, Catnip? Go for it. Oh, and it's this. Yeah, of course. Yeah, of course. Yeah.
The hunting photo leads me to believe Richard Remington was here to hunt Boggy. A secret society, an order of hunters, seeking out mysterious and elusive creatures.
The order goes further than this one man, and much further than this one swamp.
The whole thing is kind of distressing. I knew something was wrong as soon as I stepped into that office.
I'm glad you've finally come around. It's not just
But what about Remington? He was a member of this order?
He made Boggy his own personal project, his own obsession. For years he hunted the creature, the potential perfect addition to his collection.
But he owned the tourist attraction. He set it up himself, didn't he?
He did. It was just his way of forming a legal loophole. Since the area became protected, he and his friends were unable to come here for hunting anymore. Boggy's Bog was just a front for his own little game. A man pursuing a creature.
A creature that might not even exist.
And that's why Remington kept a rifle nearby at all times?
Well, exactly. He didn't want to take any chances.
Now, don't you see? I did this place a service. Did Boggy a service. That creature, he can live in peace again.
Can he? You tried to frame him for murder. You wanted everyone to think he was some kind of ruthless predator?
Well, think about it. Once he became suspected of murder, they'd have no choice but to shut this whole place down. Everyone would finally realize they had no business here.
He is a killer, though. You didn't have the right, or how can you know what Boggy wanted? What do you want, 2 or 3? I'm not doing 1 because he was a killer, because he was part of the Order. Did he have the right? I think it's probably 2. The first one means Boggy was... Oh, I see. So it is 1 then. I assume that meant Remington.
But he's not a killer. You're the one who...
Detective.
You. It's
finished. Well, don't be angry. You should be glad. It's finally time to leave the swamp. You have another job to do.
I don't know.
Not that it makes any difference to somebody like you, but I never intended to kill him. Just to scare him. Convince him Boggy wasn't going to let him live here in peace any longer. But, true to form, he had his rifle on him. You worked out the rest yourself.
Well, Mr. Everstone, I'm afraid you'll still have to come with us. Fortunately, there's a police station just a few miles down the...
Hey, wait!
Saw those eyes earlier.
Aha!
Looks like you solved more than one mystery tonight.
He's got his hat back. And there we have it. Detective Grimoire. Done in one go. That was enjoyable. I think I'll be doing the Mermaid's Tongue. I'll put that on my to-do list. Well, that was a lot of fun. The next game is more complicated, apparently, because, of course, this is sort of not a trial run, but a first go. And now that they've found what they can do, the second one is going to be slightly more complex and involved. So that should be lots of fun.
Grimoire. Well, what did they decide to do? We had Mr. Everstone questioned. He was happy to tell us everything he knew. A number of rumors going around the department have been confirmed.
And Remington's office?
Searched, down to the last detail. And, well, we agree with you. But I know what you're thinking. I'd love to put an end to it, just the same as you. But there's always...
Are we going after them?
We'd better be.
To be continued. Yes,